See you at Dandelions then. Got some things to take care of in town.
Lots of things. Yeah, I definitely could have said that that was wrong, but deep down we really know that I was wrong. But at the same time, did we really have a choice? No, not so much. And at the same time, I really didn't want to leave that on a sour note.
Who would like more wine?
I could use a little bit more, I guess. Especially after those events. Cities like Novigrad have their own special magic. They attract folk from all corners of the world, becoming delicious stews of different flavors. Giant circuses filled with colorful characters just waiting to extend a helping hand or swing a sharp elbow. Ciri had experienced the fullness of this during her stay in Novigrad, so when she found herself back in the city, she decided to repay a few debts and settle a few scores. First name on her list, Horson Jr. Though Geralt swore he had killed Horson with his own hands, rumor had it the fiasco was alive and well. Geralt and Ciri thus decided to pay him a surprise visit, and they discovered Dudu had turned Horson's death into a prime business opportunity. He took on the underworld's boss's form and then took over his criminal organization, transforming it into a legal and more profitable than ever enterprise. The next debt Ciri had to repay was a young woman named Bia. She took on immediate liking to our friend the Witcher, and he in turn was not left indifferent by her considerable charms. Had they but world enough and time, but they hadn't, and likewise was Geralt already in a relationship with Yennefer, so we're not going to mess around. So Ciri and Geralt moved on to an itinerant circus troops camp outside of Novigrad. It was here that Valdo and his comrades had taken Ciri in when she had no place to stay and not a copper to her name. She was welcomed no less warmly upon her return, and Valdo proposed she and Geralt stay for some friendly horse racing and a pleasant evening of drink and dance around the fire. Geralt knew they both could use a moment to catch their breath and accepted the invitation. Our friends were eating, drinking and delighting in the joyful atmosphere of the circus performers' camp when a certain Agar came to them and asked for help. He needed to steal some horses from a Novigrad merchant. Geralt let Ciri convince him to partake in this heist, and he didn't regret it. What a rollicking adventure they had! First the tense thrills of sneaking into the stables, and then the mad joy of galloping off, the wind in their hair. A spark of happiness flashed in Ciri's eyes, the first in a long, long while. This was the best reward the Witcher had ever received. And so, with that little side adventure now over and with Ciri happy, even though I still feel kinda bad about stealing horses, but at the same point, yeah, the merchant easily could have sold those horses without issue, would have gotten his pay, but he had to be a prick and say, I don't deal with scum like you. That's on him. We offered it, or they offered him the money. If he doesn't want to take it, well, I guess tough luck. I still feel kinda bad about it, but nonetheless, Ciri is happy, we're happy, Yennefer is definitely not going to be happy, and we're going to have to avoid her for a little bit longer. Triss is also going to have to wait a little bit longer, and likewise, there is a high-stakes tournament still going on, and we have got the cards from Lambert that we were still after, so I'm assuming that the last few cards available will be won at that high-stakes tournament, but that will all have to wait. For right now, the most time-sensitive thing seems to be to help Avallac'h out. He wants to go and meet with this Gale person from the Wild Hunt in order to try and persuade him to our side. I'm really wondering whether or not that will actually work in our favor. But if it does, oh, that really, really could help out a bloody lot. No matter what, I'm still not a great fan of this plan because, yeah, portals, traveling to other worlds, we're fully dependent on Avallac'h not messing up or getting us in trouble.
Supposed to drive a godling from here.
Yeah.
Supposed to? Decided it was harmless.
Yeah. Why are we here exactly? We are here for the Dreamer. Yeah, that explains. Or were we here for the Dreamer? We were not here for the Dreamer, right? Yeah, we will be in need of a dreamer. For this plan to work, we would need a dreamer, so Triss pointed him towards Corinne, Tilly, and Novigrad. Yeah. Well, it's good to see them again. Last time they were happy. I really do hope that we're not dragging them into all kinds of pain and suffering right now. Because they don't deserve that. Corinne? Greetings. Where is Sarah?
Yes.
Hi.
Boom! Scare you!
Yeah, Avallac'h? Wait, where did Avallac'h go? Okay, greetings. I'm very sorry, but have you seen my elf? I kinda lost track of my elf. And I have no clue where he is. Is he in the basement? Avallac'h, why the hell are you in the basement? Oh, that's why.
The passage is here, past this wall.
Clearly, I'm not going to say hi to Sarah and Corinne.
Yes?
Oh, I already said hi to them. If you want to go through here, fine.
This is the place.
I'm not going to like
Once
this.
we enter, there'll be no returning until we reach Ge'els. Ready?
No.
Yes, let's go.
Remember, wherever you land, search for a place that looks like this one. We shall meet sooner or later.
What do you mean
We'll
we...
be separated?
It's possible. I lack your ward's talent. Zirel is the lady of time and space. I merely know how to use this arcane knowledge to a limited degree.
Oh.
It's time.
Well, let's hope for the best in that case.
I hate portals.
Yeah. Okay. This begs the question, where the hell are we now? Well, we're not in Novigrad anymore. This is a lot drier than I had imagined.
Where are we?
Welcome to the Wet Desert.
This somewhere in our world?
Ever seen such canyons in your world? Come,
Well-
you must go.
I have traveled far, but not too far, so maybe this is still our world, but...
What is this
honestly, I
place?
don't know.
A very old world, thoroughly raped and destroyed.
Anything live here?
Mainly desert creatures, able to survive months on end without water. Oh, and large sand crabs beneath the surface. We must be
Okay.
careful they don't sense us.
Okay.
And before? Were there any people? Or elves?
Do you believe humanoids have a monopoly on destroying worlds?
Maybe.
So what did live here? Sentient monsters of some sort?
Look at those cliffs. Remind you of anything?
Look a bit like the bed of a giant river.
Or the bottom of a sea?
This
There
was
were
once a
water
sea.
creatures here once.
No creatures. Merely a sea.
With no
Trying to
creatures.
say that
That there are many different worlds and even more forms of life. Many of them intelligent, much more so in fact than you humans. But as it turns out, not even that could stop them from exhausting all the resources of their world. To the last drop.
That's, most of the time, I guess, kinda inevitable. Either way, you said something about sand crabs or something? Would my oils work? I'm just gonna put on insectoid oil and hang around this venom just in case. No clue if they will even work, but... You really could have warned me about that earlier the moment we set foot here. How do we not alert them? Is what I'm wondering. And also... kind of a beautiful world in its own way.
Ah, the portal.
looks more like a ruin.
Appearances can be deceiving.
Okay.
So what are we waiting for?
For it to open. Shouldn't take but a few moments.
Wait, it has to... We have to wait for it to open? Also, you said if we ever get separated, I have to look for something that looks similar to the portal we went through. This
going
would
on?
not
The
look
sand
like
crabs
that.
have sensed our presence.
Oh no.
Wonderful.
What do you mean I cannot attack this target? I'm trying to place an Eredin trap. Okay, definitely going to use Eredin traps all across. Okay, you guys are beautiful. But at the same time, I do hope you're insectoids. You seem like insectoids. There's gonna be a lot of you. Okay. Avallac'h, feel free to use some magic. Thank you. So much better. So much better. Okay, this is fine. These guys are just monsters.
They just keep coming.
Whoa. I was certainly planning to. Do we have to worry about these fellas joining us? Come on. On time? Okay, then how about we jump through? Is Avallac'h still with us?
Avallac'h.
Bloody hell, we're on our own. Without us knowing whether or not this world is safe, dangerous. It sounds dangerous. It looks alien as hell. I am not liking this, but we do see the portal. That's something.
There it is.
How the hell are we gonna get there? That's a massive distance away. Meanwhile, I hear something below us. Is that a skeleton? We're just gonna move along very quietly in the hopes that we do not disturb anything.
Vapors don't look terribly inviting.
No. So how about we're gonna get poisoned here. Would my potions work against this? Probably. Hopefully. Maybe. I'm going to be without breath. My potions are not gonna work with this.
Any longer and I'd have suffocated.
Yeah. Okay, okay. How do we deal with this? I am so going to suffocate. Okay. I can barely see where the stuff is. Well, whatever the case may be, I'm not happy with it. I'm not happy with it. I'm not happy with it. Keep moving. Out of the vapors, please. There we go. Yeah, this world is very deadly.
Medallion's humming.
Ooh.
Place of power. It's gotta be.
Well, I would not have expected the place of power to be here, but don't mind if I do. Guess our worlds do have something in common. But, even though there is something familiar, I'm still not happy with all the unfamiliarity still around me. Okay, how do we do this? Do we just keep on running? I hope we just keep on running. I hope we just keep on running. I hope.
Avoid those clouds.
Keep on
Or
running.
bolt through them.
Come on, go up high, go up high. How the hell would I avoid these clouds if they are everywhere? Oh god, how do we even get across? I don't know where to go. It's just one massive area. Oh dear. As long as I don't have to fight anything here. As long as I don't have to fight anything here. Hopefully I'm safe. Hopefully I'm safe. Is there breathing room here? There's no breathing room there. Okay, just... Okay. I'm able to breathe. And yeah, these indeed are skeletons. Don't let me get stuck here. Don't let me get stuck here. No. Can I? Thank you. Ah. Okay, I'm not entirely sure if I'm supposed to be here. I'm not entirely sure how I'm still able to breathe here, but I am. Can I find my way out of here, please? Definitely do not like this place, but oh, I'm very happy that nothing tried to rip my face off. Well, nice world. It was great seeing ya. I'm out of here. Oh, and really? And the water worlds as well? Oh, this is gonna be brilliant. There's no loot here. I should look around for loot just in case, because that's who I am. But thank God this portal is closer by. And we might have reached our destination. At least if I look at that. With no sign of Avallac'h.
cold.
Yeah, do we need to maybe deal with Igni? I don't like this. We definitely need to deal with Igni. Or Art. Igni will do. Is that where we need to go?
If I don't hide somewhere, and I gotta find that next passage quick.
Oh, this is gonna be horrible. Okay, question. Do I actually take damage when out here? Yes, I do. Do I? No, that's really not going to help. Okay, where the hell am I gonna find
If I can
shelter?
just find cover along the way, I should make it to the passage.
Oh, this is definitely gonna suck. Would Quen help? Is Quen going to help me against the cold? It is. It actually is. Not for long, but it is helping me. Oh, this place is quite in ruins. But Quen is the way to go. Quen is clearly the way to go. However, where the hell do I have to go next? Do I have to slide down? I'm not going to like this. Definitely not going to like this. I mean, it's awesome, but we need shelter.
Light in a place like this? Someone must have lit it. With any luck, it was a certain grouchy elven sage.
Let's hope it... Okay, maybe it's an idea to stay inside.
Wonder how long this blizzard's been blowing.
A very long time. And also there's loot here. Optima Mater. Thank you. In the meantime, why the hell did we just wander outside, right into the cold, without protection? Traveler's notes. The worst part? The all-encompassing quiet. It seems there's not a living soul around. Only snow, snow, everywhere snow, as far as the eye can see. Sometimes we find people still alive in their homes. Everyone is hungry, everyone is frozen to the bone. But no one refuses help. They let us warm ourselves by their fire and regain some strength before we move on towards the lighthouse. They say food supplies there have not yet run out, with the emphasis being on not yet. Being near fire heals me, I think. But whatever the case may be, I don't like this world. It's way too cold for my taste. I prefer it a little bit warmer, although at the same time, yeah, definitely not desert heat as well. Anyway, let's keep that fire burning for the time being. Meanwhile, gonna have to find our way through to where exactly, I'm not sure. We need more houses, more houses. Here we can shelter. Cross on the door frame? Is that of any importance? Probably. I really hope Avallac'h is nearby. And meanwhile...
Of course. What else?
Of course. Okay, friends. You wanna play? We shall play. Clearly, the Wild Hunt has already crossed this world's path. But luckily, I'm the bringer of fire, and I'm the bringer of your death, so while your friend screams in agony and dies, you will burn. There we go. But that's not gonna be the last one. That is absolutely not going to be the last one. So, can we light this fire, please? Warm me up, thank you. Yeah, that is such a relief. But that lighthouse is still far away. So, how do we make it across? By going from door to door. There's something about the crosses I want to know. What are you? Lesfella's runestone. Not sure why you were hidden there, but I'll take you. And I'll also... Yeah, there's something about that. It's like you don't want to enter there, or... Okay, we're going slipping sliding again, I think. Or can we hide here? We can definitely hide in here. Feels weird. The world being so quiet. So dead. Not a single corpse around either. Did people just... Never mind. I spoke too soon about there not being any corpses. Anna's notes. I know not what we will do. Our food stocks ran out long ago, save for one sack of onions. For a week we have each eaten a few bites of onion a day and nothing else. The children once detested onions, but now gobble their morsel greedily and suck on the skins. Soon our bag will be empty. We have no wood or fuel and the snow keeps falling. The mayor has been sending men door to door to hand out models' rations and a bit of wood from the lighthouse storeroom. No one has come for days. I'm not surprised. The snow is piling nearly to the top of our windows. No one could get to our door. I am afraid, so horribly afraid, that we will not outlast this winter. And it would be a winter that would last for an eternity, it seems. Yikes. So this is the fate that the world waits if the Wild Hunt wins. Not something that I'd like to see happening. Which means we gotta keep on moving. I do see a ladder going up here. Can I go up here? I mean, I can. Is there a reason for that? I am still freezing. Why am I still freezing? Why am I still freezing? I was inside. Okay, fine. We'll go inside of here then. I hate this weather. Alright, we need more fire. Is there any more fire here? There is definitely not more fire here. Can't I really warm myself up? That would have been awesome. But no. Alright. Onwards to the next house. As far as we can see. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? We need shelter. Rapidly. Come on. Come on. Come on. This will do. But we need fire. We need fire. More fire, please. At least we got more notes. Airfield's diary. The 30th of Burke. This time of year the flowers should be in full bloom, but instead snow covers all. Spring's clearly going to be late. Food will be there soon, that's certain. The 12th of Blathe. It's colder and colder. Snow has been falling non-stop for 37 days now. Folk don't even bother clearing it anymore. There are no more streets, only tunnels dug through the snow. And the 21st of Fean. The snow never stops falling. Our larder is bare. At least we can melt snow to slake our thirst, though I don't know how long our wood will last. For now, we're alive. Yeah, but we all figure out how that will end. Yikes. I'm gonna have to go down there. It's gonna be a long run. But it is the only way we have ahead of us. Okay, stick to the fire. Stick to the fire. Stick to the Eredin trap. Definitely stick to the Eredin trap. Grab your bloody sword. Thank you. Alright. Friends, you wanna play? You have not seen fire, except for this fire, in quite some time. I really hope and wonder if Avallac'h actually lit these fires. If he did, I'm also very happy for that. So, how about you just burn? Thank you. Who knew that fire could be so healing? Well, for me, not for you, but hey, you can't have it all. Which means I'll not take your bits because I'm freezing. Onwards we go. Onwards we go. Just keep moving. Just keep moving. Everything will be fine, I hope. I don't like this world. Well, maybe I would have liked it before all the snow, but there's no telling.
Took you a while? Did you run into trouble?
Of course I did.
No. Just taking in the sights. What is this place? Feels like I've been here before.
You have. You fought Eredin's projection here. Before that, Ciri fought here. For you.
What are you talking about?
Ever wondered how you managed to leave the Red Riders?
Many times, but I don't remember a thing.
Ciri came for you. She sensed you were in danger, tore you from the Hunt's grasp, then deposited you in the woods near Kaer Morhen.
Did Eredin start hunting her because of that? Because of me? Why didn't she say anything?
Wow.
What would it have changed?
Maybe it wouldn't have changed much, but it would have certainly made me feel different about what happened. That's why they went after Ciri, because they saw what she was capable of. So, what exactly is this world, Avallac'h?
Where are we? World of the NL?
No. This is Ted Dera, the time of the end. The world destroyed by the White Frost. Alas, this awaits us all, though at differing stages of our existence.
So calm when you say that.
Eredin succumbed to his knowledge of the apocalypse. Fear rules him now. I'll not commit the same error.
Care to clarify?
Not here. Not now.
Well, if not here or not now, then when and where? So this Ge'els, why is he so important? We know he's one of the commanders, but...
Going after Ge'els is proving quite a trek. But I still don't know why he's so important.
Eredin differs from the king he killed. Power for its own sake interests him. He has little patience for bureaucracy. He spends most of his time atop his steed, leading the Red Riders. So what does he need in the capital? A good viceroy. Ge'els is an excellent administrator and an even better plotter. He's the most dangerous individual amongst the NL.
He got any weaknesses?
Yes. He's righteous.
Well, you call it a weakness. Brilliant. So, I went through quite a creepy world with the poisonous fog and other stuff. Where did your journey take you?
I was hoping we wouldn't get separated.
I warned you it could happen.
I know.
Where did your journey take you?
Through a world whose son had just died. I barely reached the next passage in time.
Fun. It's so easy to get trapped in one of these worlds. Or just outright die. Really goes to appreciate how easily Ciri is doing this kind of stuff. God, the worlds she must have seen. But the light on the peak. Did you put it there?
Light on the peak. Was that you?
I thought it might aid your passage. After all, that is what lighthouses do. Show the way.
Well, it helped. Definitely. Thank you for that. Either way, I guess we're all warmed up right now, so it's time for us to get going.
Doesn't look safe here either. Let's go.
This way.
Next passage. When will it open?
Shortly.
And when would shortly be? How do you know when exactly these things open up? Again, I'm very intrigued. But let's go. Tirnalia, Viceroy Ge'els' palace. Well, we're here.
This Tirnalia?
The Palace of Awakening, formerly the Moon Palace. Ge'els' headquarters.
Do we need to be really prepared? I'm going to put on some elemental oil and I'm going to put on some more Hangman's Venom. I really hope we will not end up in a massive amount of trouble. Do you mind if I take this? I will take this. The reports. And yes, I still have got another book to read. Despite the significant measures already undertaken, the situation in the outer regions of Tilnath-Naviel, Tilnath-Nalia and Tilnath-Nakrob provinces have not improved. The sages sent to handle the matters in the field have merely succeeded in delaying the advance of the White Frost, which slowly yet surely engulfs more and more territory. We must accept that Tilnath-Nabun is now completely lost. The sages did not reach it in time. I recommend the swift evacuation of the endangered provinces and a strengthening and radicalization of measures intended to seize and share territory. Otherwise I must ask to be freed of responsibility for the province under my jurisdiction. Inglor Heljanwe, Viceroy of the Western Shore. Certainly dealing with their own issues. Do we have to look around for more notes that we can possibly find, or shall I just follow you and trust in you?
Beautiful.
I'm glad to know you appreciate it. Elven architecture is a bit more sophisticated than
It indeed looks very nice. But we're definitely not alone. I'm going to have to use you to serve as a translator, I fear.
Oh, who's this?
Guess not.
Why are they here?
I believe we're done for the day, my tulip. Be a dear and leave us alone. For I think we can agree this matter is between us and us alone, correct? Crevan of Spain, at Corman Maca and the Witcher of Rivia. Ketmill. Do you like my new model? Something of Lara Doran about her, wouldn't you agree, Crevan?
Her height, perhaps. Nothing more.
I see I've touched a tender spot. So let's change the subject, shall we? Care for a drink?
I'm glad to have a drink, not in the mood after our journeys. You know what? Let's show some hospitality. Be glad to have a drink. Which I hope is not the wrong choice.
Got any vodka? Oh yeah, I keep forgetting you don't touch that filth, disgraceful as it is.
I must admit, you appearing here. Quite the surprise, Witcher. Incidentally, interesting choice of allies. Do you think Avallac'h is honest with you? Just curious.
No, but it doesn't matter. Yes, he's honest. He's honest about the stuff that he tells us, I guess, but he's telling us a lot of stuff which he isn't. I don't think he's completely honest with us, because otherwise he would have told us a whole lot more, and he's keeping a whole lot of secrets. But right now, I don't think that matters. No offense, Avallac'h.
No, but honesty's not a facet of your species, so quit spewing bile, won't gain you anything.
I detect a shadow of impatience in your faces, it seems. So what brings you here?
I've come to tell you who killed our king.
You've gone through a great deal of trouble to reach me. So I must believe you've put equal effort into preparing this lie.
You shall see the truth. You will dream it.
You've been a neuromancer. My intuition was correct. This will be interesting.
Well, if you would like to join us, this way, please.
Better believe it. This way, please.
Witcher Geralt, a true man of action. Might I know where we're going?
To the world of the Enshe. Directly this time.
Let's go, before any guards show up.
Well, he's certainly an artist. That's for sure. Now I do hope we spoke about this fully with our friends. Corrine?
I take it I needn't introduce our guest.
Greetings, Cyril. So it's true. The swallow has befriended the fox.
There's naught you can do to make us turn on one another.
Avallac'h blackmailed you. Do you not remember? Tried to force you to warm our king's bed. Treated your body like a side of pork.
I remember. But I also remember what you advised Eredin do with me once I was caught. And I remember what the Red Riders did at Kaer Morhen.
I didn't come here to argue. The proof you promised, where is it?
You will see it in your dream.
Ah, yes. The Oneiromancer. Visions that cannot be fabricated. Do you wish to show me how Eredin murdered our king? What then? Am I to incite the NL against Eredin? Call for revolution? And proclaim Avallac'h our new king?
No. You'll do what you want to do. We're not gonna tell you what to do, but as long as it's sort of defying Eredin, that will be good enough. We can't expect anything from you. So you will do what you want.
You'll do what you want. If you decide to continue serving the regicide, so be it. Wouldn't even be surprised.
Very well. Have your oracle summon dreams of my king's last moments.
We shall all dream them, to make certain there are no misunderstandings.
Why not?
The king is dead. Long live the king.
I guess you've got your proof there.
You must face him on your terms. In this world. In a place of your choosing. It's your only chance. Sail to Skellige and find the Sunstone. With it, you will summon the Naglfair. Eredin will come too. Should he call for reinforcements, no NL will answer.
You have done the thing most just. A new portal to Tirnalia will open. I shall stabilize it and you will return. Come with me.
I'm glad that worked.
Just as well. Could have been bluffing. Might have just said that so we'd let him go.
Also
Damn
true,
it, we
but
should have pressed him.
Calm down. Avallac'h knows him better. We'll hear him out when he returns.
Speak of the devil.
Geralt's worried. He believes we let Ge'els go too easily.
I just want to be careful, that's all. I also don't really trust him, but I guess he seemed moved by the revelations, but I just want to be careful, that's all.
Can never be too careful.
Agreed. Yet I do believe Ge'els will keep his word. Withhold support from Eredin.
Seems to me you have a plan. Care to share it with us?
Once we find the Sunstone, aided by your sorceresses and their magic, we shall draw Eredin's ship to a bay along the coast of Undvik. We will wait in ambush, lay a trap. When the King of the Hunt arrives, we will spring it and kill him.
Just like that.
Defeating Eredin will be no small feat, but we will accomplish it.
Find the sorceresses of the lodge, and we'll meet at the port. Then we sail to Skellige.
Through time and space. An unpleasant surprise was in store for Geralt after he departed for Vindsvept Desert. Avallac'h was no longer with him. The sage had warned him that something of the sort might happen, but Geralt had quietly hoped that this would not be the case. His hopes had been misplaced, and now the Witcher would have to stumble blindly and alone as he searched for the passage to the next world. Ah, what I wouldn't give to see with my own eyes what Geralt saw in the worlds he traversed. Yet most intriguing of all seemed the world of the NL, the end point of Geralt's and Avallac'h's journey. To behold the glories of this ancient elven civilization. But alas, fate granted this privilege not to a poet but to a Witcher, who returned not with paeans to the distant world's beauty, but with a general of the wild hunts, one Ge'els. I must be fair, however, and state that the general proved useful. Avallac'h decided to bet all on the ace he had tucked up his sleeve. With the help of the dreamer Corrine Tilly, he proved to Ge'els that Eredin had killed Oberon, the erstwhile king of the NL, and the object of Ge'els' undying devotion. Confronted by this revelation, Ge'els could hardly return to business as usual. He struggled internally for some moments before revealing the one way Geralt and his friends could hope to defeat Eredin and company. They would have to battle Eredin and the Hunt in their own world and on their own terms. The first step, to use a sunstone to summon the Naglfar. A plan of action was devised, and Geralt, Ciri, the sorceresses and Avallac'h would sail to Skellige to find the stone, while Zoltan and I would stay behind in Novigrad to keep the hearth's fires burning and secure our friend's return. And I guess that leaves us with a little bit of information on this Oberon. Oberon Muircheartaigh, also known as King of the Eldars, was ruler of the far-off land of Tirnalia, the world which is home to Avallac'h and the Wild Hunt. He died after being poisoned by Eredin Breachglas, who then declared himself king. At the time of his death, Oberon had been exhausted and embittered by over 650 years of living. And of course we have our Ge'els. Intelligent, composed and endowed with massive charisma, Ge'els enjoyed the respect and trust of the inhabitants of the NL world, as well as that of their previous ruler, Oberon Muircheartaigh. For this reason, Ge'els did not only retain this high-ranking position after Eredin took power, but also became one of the new king's most powerful allies, acting as his viceroy while Eredin travelled at the head of the Wild Hunt. Though Ge'els was one of the most influential of the NL, power had never been among his driving aims. According to Avallac'h, his loyalty and sense of right and wrong constituted a weakness that could be used, possibly to tip the scales of the final battle. As predicted, Ge'els acted out of loyalty to his former king and withdrew support for Eredin once he learned the truth about Oberon's death. This momentous act pretended important ramifications for the outcome of the upcoming battle. And while we're at it, I guess we also had some information on Fugas from Bald Mountain. The Devil Fugas held a position of great prestige and responsibility during the Crones' Sabbath, that of Goon restricting access to the peak. He in no way resembled Torque, the irritating but harmless Deovel Geralt and I had encountered many years prior. In size, Fugas resembled a somewhat overgrown troll, and he likewise displayed a troll's lack of subtlety. There was not a jot of mischievous puck or cunning verbal trickster about this devil. Instead, he did his job with commitment and professionalism of a Novigrad bouncer. Trying to stop Geralt, though, turned out to be Fugas' dumbest and last idea, ending both his life and his flourishing career in the Crones' employ. And I guess while we're at it, with a little bit of reading now anyway, Iflin's prophecy that we picked up on Bald Mountain. Behold, for nigh is the time of the sword and axe, the age of the wolf and blizzard. Nigh is the time of the white frost and white light, the time of madness and disdain. Tet Dirath, the final age. The world shall perish amidst its eyes and be reborn with a new sun, reborn of the elder blood, of Enikar, of a planted seed, a seed that will not sprout but burst into flames. As to a Thesse, so shall it be. Watch for the signs, and I say unto you what signs they shall be. First the earth will run with the blood of the Enshade, the blood of the elves. Now, we have certainly been busy, and I guess this whole thing of finding the scales turned out to be a little bit longer than I imagined, because I wasn't expecting to go hopping through multiple worlds and be filled with this much danger. I kinda wanna go and meet with Triss, but I really can't put this off any longer. We need to go and visit Yennefer. But before we do that, I really quickly want to meet up with the local armorer, who is no longer working because it's bloody well nighttime. I was kind of hoping that maybe he would be able to make me some Ursine armor, but fine. I am stalling. I really don't want to meet with Yennefer and explain to her that we put Ciri in danger. I'm afraid it will have to happen.
The pieces of the puzzle regarding our hopeful final confrontation with the Wild Hunt are slowly falling into place, leaving behind a feeling of, well, impending doom and finality. I wonder if all of us will make it till the very end.